So recently, I have purchased this big ass truck. Feast your eyes on the 2003 Super Duty F250. Quite a beauty, I know. This truck came with one of these bed covers. Tonneau?
Tonneau.
Well, this came with one of these tonneau covers. This bed cover. As soon as I saw this, and as soon as I saw this name, it gave me one great idea. And that great idea was, what would it be like to sleep in this thing? Undercover. Undercover made me think of stealth camping. Would anybody even know if I was in the bed, taking a nap, staying overnight in a Walmart parking lot? Today, I will be going undercover. And tonight, I'm sleeping in the bed. Now, I don't exactly know the ramifications and the legality of something like this, but I'm assuming that anywhere you can park your car overnight is fair game, because who's to say I'm actually in there? I plan to do a road trip where I will end up out in the woods, and this will be the perfect time to test out my stealth camping idea. This is also a great opportunity to me to test out what it would be like if I was homeless. You know, I bought this diesel to be all cool, you know, big truck. Now that gas prices are insane right now, I don't feel really cool anymore. Since I was getting myself some gas, I thought I'd, you know, refuel myself too, if you know what I'm saying. So some of you may be wondering why I would do something like this, and mostly it's just to settle my own curiosity. You know, what's it like sleeping in the back of a truck? But I feel like there can be some other things learned from this, you know, like, will I get in trouble somehow? Or you know, is it scary? Maybe it's scary back there, you know, it's gonna be pitch black and no windows. It'll also be a little bit, you know, anti-stimulation. So it might be good to, you know, get some time away from the real bed back home and spend some more time in the bed of this truck. These questions and many more may just be answered tonight. Well, everyone, I've arrived at my undisclosed location, and it is now nighttime, so I must begin setting up my bed in my bed, if you know what I mean. Well, the bed is looking real cozy, I'd say. Well, I'm officially in the bed. It's about to get freaky. You may be wondering, oh my gosh, Cole, are you gonna eat dinner? Yes, I have a very elaborate dinner that I will be cooking up in the bed right now. And you're about to see what it is. Hi, can I get a chicken tender sub on white, please?
What bread? We've only got enough for a half. Is that okay?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. So you may be saying, Cole, aren't you doing this to be, you know, to pretend to be homeless? Well, somewhat, yes. They only let me get half a chicken tender sub from Publix, plus my popcorn chicken that I got as a replacement is cold. So, cold chicken and half a sub. It's basically like I'm homeless already, and I'm sleeping in a truck bed. For some reason, I imagined that I'd be able to sit up. I really hope nobody hears me inside of here and thinks I'm kidnapped or something. Get a whiff of that. I didn't bring napkins. And there's a bug in here. Well, I don't think I've ever eaten laying down before, but it's first for everything. I doubt it will happen, but my biggest fear is that while I'm in here, somebody opens the cover. I would start screaming. Well, that was a lot more food than I was expecting. Now I might just try to go to bed, I guess. Well, honestly, it's not so bad in here. I actually feel very safe in here. I think I'll just lay here for a bit and then go to sleep. And I'll see you bright and early. The weird thing about being in here is that no light gets in, so I had no idea what time it was. It's 7 a.m. right now. And I have to pee so bad. Hopefully nobody sees me crawl out of here. Couple of things I learned from sleeping in the truck bed. It gets pretty cold in there. My little camping pad, either it has a hole in it, or because the bed is metal, it was like sapping all the heat out of it and deflating it. I woke up to sleeping on some painful metal a couple times. And then yeah, like I said, you never know what time it was, so when I woke up, I thought it was midnight, but it was actually this morning. Some parting words for the time spent in the old truck bed, and maybe answering a couple questions. Was it comfortable? Not really. But that was due to my pad maybe having a hole in it. Sleeping on the bare metal bed was not comfortable, and it was very cold in there. Would I have been better off just laying in the back seat? Maybe. But if somebody was peeking in with a flashlight, they could see me in the cab, but they can't see me in the bed. Much less unexpected. Does this make me appreciate my bed back home more? Maybe. I think so. I think any kind of sleeping outdoors will make you appreciate your bed back home. I would be completely fine if I just had one of those like couple-inch memory foam pads, and I probably would have slept like a baby. Third question, was it scary? At first it kind of was, but then I actually felt really safe. Like nobody could get in or touch me, even if they were standing outside of the car. There was a couple times, I don't know if I was dreaming or if it was just me, where it sounded like somebody knocked on the bed. But I don't think it actually was anything, because it was like 3 in the morning when that happened. Well, this has been my time spent undercover. Thank you for watching.